From Renato Veiga being linked to Napoli and Juventus, Chukwuemeka being linked to multiple clubs, Dewsbury-Hall, and our strike targets in the summer, Osihmen being linked to Manchester United. This is one of the few things we'll be getting into this video. But first of all, welcome back to the channel. This is Papi Knows Football. So let's get into it. So first of all, we'll be discussing about Dewsbury-Hall. Since this winter market opened, there haven't been a day that passed that Dewsbury-Hall hasn't been linked to a club or two. And if you notice, since December he hasn't played for us. He had a knock, he's sick. I don't really know the problem about him not playing, but there's been a lot of talks about him leaving the club on loan to get more playing time. So according to Matt's Law, I said that Dewsbury-Hall and Chukwuemeka are on West Ham ladder as they are look to sign a new midfielder this month. Chukwuemeka is the one I'm certain is going to go, and there are equally other clubs who are interested in him as well. Chukwuemeka is certain to go. Dewsbury-Hall is the one I'm not really sure about, because given that we signed him in the summer, he hasn't made a start in the Premier League for us, but he has come in as a sub, and he has played a key role in the Conference League, and in some league cups, in some domestic league cups. You get me? And I don't know. They say he's sick. I'm expecting him to be back in the squad. You get me? And like they say, there is no smoke without fire. There has been a lot of linking him to Aston Villa, West Ham, Leicester City in the past few weeks. So that's a deal we should look out on. We should look out on Dewsbury-Hall. And furthermore, in this video, we'll still be discussing about Chukwuemeka being linked to a certain club. But yeah, let's dive into Osihmen. So sources indicate that Osihmen is determined to join Manchester United, with primary talks already underway to finalize the deal. But talks from Turkish League of Galatasaray has said that they are confident that Osihmen will be staying in the league and will not be leaving this summer, which I think will be very, very good, because like I said, Chelsea need a striker. That striking position, that number 9 position, is still a position I think we should improve on. In as much as I like Jackson and he has been doing well, for a team or for us to challenge something serious our next season, we are definitely getting Champions League, and we need a killer as a striker. We need a killer. We need a striker that can bag 25 to 20 goals in a season. You get me? And Jackson, I'm not saying he has the potential of being that striker, but he hasn't done it. But Osihmen, in the other hand, has done it. He's an African, he's the last, not the current, but the former African best player of 2023, I think so. 2023 best African player. You get me? And he helped Napoli to become the Italian Serie A champion. So he has, this a guy that has winning mentality. And I've seen talks of the lap. I'm happy that this Manchester United deal is not happening, but this is a striker I think we should sign. If you are not signing Osihmen, I think we should go for Isaac, who is another, for me, is the second option for me. I don't really, or Jonathan David, who will be free this summer. So all this Delap talk, I don't really fancy that talk. I love Delap, but I don't think he's ready. I'm not ready to stay for another project. And let's move on to Casadei. In the past few weeks, he has been linked heavily to Italian clubs. But I think for the past few days, there has been a lot of improvement or movement on his deal, because few days ago there are talks of Torino being interested in him. But reporters claim that Torino has offered 12 million for Casadei and Chelsea are demanding 20 for the midfielder. Chelsea won 20 million with a buyback clause option to sell Cesare Casadei. However, at the moment, Torino have offered 12 million with a percentage of future resale. Negotiation will continue, and a round of talks are expected between Tuesday and Wednesday. Like I said, having a buyback option for Cesare Casadei would be the best. I think it will be better than a future sale. You get me? This guy has a I think he's a raw talent. He just need the playing time to develop his skills. That's what I think. And he's a player I really like. It's just that young players cannot develop if they are not playing. He cannot develop on bench. He cannot develop in the training ground. He has to play match he will have the experience. Like they say, experience is the best teacher. He has to have the experience, play match week in, week out. Get me? And from them, he develop. He can develop. So I think Chelsea still kind of sees him as a bargain, but that's why they are slotting in a buyback clause, in Cesare Casadei. And I won't be surprised in the next 2, 3, 4 years he's back at Chelsea. You get me? Which I think is fair. And I like the way our board handle businesses. Genuinely like the way our board handle businesses. So let's move on to Renato Veiga. So Renato Veiga obviously is a player which I'm really I'm happy. I think 12 million for Renato Veiga, I think is a fair deal. You get me? But in the past few weeks, obviously he's second fiddle to Cucurella, which I think is good. There is no way in the world that I see Renato Veiga leaving Chelsea on loan or whatsoever. Obviously, clubs are not coming in for sale to buy him straight up, but there are talks of loans. I don't see Renato Veiga going on loan. I don't see anywhere in the world that deal happens, because I think he's very, very important. He's the straight backup for Cucurella. Yeah, and Chelsea will not risk that. But that's why we are here. We are here for the rumors. We are here for the links. You get me? That's one of the things I love about transfers. You get me? But yeah, so Juventus are expected to approach Chelsea for Renato Veiga once Danilo departure is finalized. Napoli are interested in signing Renato Veiga on loan from Chelsea, according to Fabrizio. You get me? So yeah, I think it's serious, but that's the one I see not happening. Kiernan Dewsbury-Hall might happen, which I don't even think is sure, because we are short in midfield. Renato Veiga, Ugochukwu, yes, that might happen. Casadei, that might happen. But Renato Veiga, I don't see how that happens, because this is a player that plays multiple positions. He can play as a centre back, he can play as a left back, he can play as a DM. Obviously, I don't think he's up to the pace of the Premier League. I think a lot of people say he's slow. You get me? A lot of people say he's slow, which I think is true. But I think Renato Veiga has a very, very high ceiling. You get me? But I don't really see Renato Veiga going on loan from Chelsea. You get me? And there are talks of Wesley Fofana. You get me? Obviously, he has been out. Maresca said he could be out for the season, but there are links. I don't know what's happening. Some Instagram post of Wesley Fofana saying he will be back in 4 to 6 weeks. You get me? And Fabrizio himself have said that Chelsea defender hopes to be back around end of March in order to help the team in the final months. But till March, I think we need to sign a defender. See, obviously, Wesley Fofana is a very good player, but he has proven time in, time out. So not him, but he's often injured, that he cannot be relied upon. I think the earlier, I won't say sell him, but we get in a solid backup. Then what about the show is another injury player. So imagine having an injury player and his backup is an injury player. Both of them are out currently, and it's giving the team it's very, very, like, should I say that's one of the reasons affecting the team. If you see our form at the moment, in the last 4 matches we haven't had a win, picking up 2 points in the last 12, in the last possible 12. That's very, very preposterous. That's very, very preposterous. But this one is a deal that I'm very, very happy about. It's about Marc Guehi. So reports have said, according to Give Me Sports, Chelsea has been given the chance to resign Marc Guehi this month, as Liverpool, Newcastle, Manchester United have all ruled out significant signing in the window. Yeah, Marc Guehi, I don't know, since last summer there have been links, or there have been talks, or there have been people championing for Marc Guehi to be resigned for Chelsea. He's an academy player. He was sold this season. We sold Tamore and all this, Livramento and all of them. So there are talks of him being resigned. Obviously, he's Crystal Palace captain at the moment, and I think he's in his last 2 years. I think after this season, he will be in the last year of his contract. So there are talks of Chelsea resigning him. But we just have to see how that goes. We have equally been linked with Fikayo Tamori. We just have to see how that goes. And Chelsea have recorded Aaron and Somino, and we should just Achampong slot in that right centre back role. We just have to see what happens before the window runs out. Obviously, it's still early. Today is just 5th, and I'm hoping. I think Chelsea will do 1 or 2 business before the window runs out. Maybe by next week or by ending of the window, Chelsea is definitely getting one or two players into the squad. So equally, get me on Chukwuemeka. I said I will get to Chukwuemeka about an Italian team being linked to him. The Italian team that is being linked to Chukwuemeka is Napoli. Napoli has expressed interest in signing Chelsea Chukwuemeka, who is valued at 30 million euros. That deal, yes, I think it's definitely, it looks like it's going to happen. We'll just have to see what happens. Chukwuemeka definitely is going to leave this window. But I would love Chelsea. I don't know whether I will put in a buyback clause. I think he's a very good player, but he hasn't been given the opportunity. Yeah, we'll just have to see what happens in this window. Yes, I think that's it. Yeah, so that's it. So make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. You go be.